Ever since Donald Trump was elected, and after his inauguration, he promised to do things to clean things up. He hired loyalists in positions that make someone qualified. He's fighting the press, and he even got several nicknames from me as well. Inept clown, tariff champ, and this guy is a complete inept butt fumble in of itself. Thanks a lot to this guy because he got bad publicity, bad press, and of course, a bad reputation in America. And now everything's gone to shit thanks to this guy. The stock market's down, tariffs are up. This guy's so inept, he can't even see his ass when he's taking a shit. This guy is butt fumbling no matter what. And now he decides to pause tariffs for 90 days just to get money on the table. Why didn't you think of that in the first place, Don? When you had all those 10% tariffs and those 50%, 25% tariffs in Canada, 25 in Mexico, and a retaliatory tariff in, you guessed it, China. You guys are butt fumbles, and those who follow the butt fumble, yeah, not good at all. You guys are falling for the bullshit. Roll the intro. There's plenty of people in this world in terms of being a smart person and a smart human being. But then there's guys like Barry Fitzgerald. And this guy is a total. And this guy is really, really goofy here. He calls himself a young senior citizen who wakes up and enjoys each and every day. Then, yeah, I guess he's a real big incomplicit idiot, real complicit idiot. First off, Too Raw Too Real did a video, and I'm gonna have to play it for y'all on here because what he's about to say makes a lot of sense.
So Trump must think he part of the damn terror squad the way he terrorizing the hell out of us with these tariffs. Okay, your fat ass ain't Fat Joe. But just so y'all know,
price went up. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
if memory serves me correctly, there was a heifer on here complaining about Kamala Harris saying that she had to count her cheese for her children and she can't afford the price of living. Well, baby, guess what? The price went up. So Trump's tariffs are going to affect fruit, cheese, coffee beans, and nuts. So where's that lady at so she can admit that she fucked up? And guess what? Xi Jinping, she Samsung ain't playing with us. 84% tariffs on U.S. goods, bitch, and you know what? Good for our asses. Because Don and Elon must be on heroin if they think they can start a trade war with China. Ain't your felon 45s made in China? Don the Con promised consumers that he would lower the cost of living. Instead, we're looking at a $3,800 yearly increase for consumers. See, this is more than that fake-ass stimulus check that he promising y'all. So the only promise that Donald Trump is keeping is sending us back, okay? So no more mukbangs. Seafood prices about to go up, so you can't get that lobster. Get you a hamburger helper. And speaking of help, there was a black lady that was running, that was trying to help us, that warned all of us that all of this would happen.
Amen to that, brother. But then there's this inexcusable, insignificant asshole that makes you want to cringe. He said, stay in your lane, think about this is 100% beneficial to the United States. What? This is kind of like the biggest idiotic statement I've ever read. He goes on. China's economy will tank big time. No, it won't, stupid. No, it won't. It goes on as have someone explain to your Tinkerbell ass. Oh God, this guy's a complete butt fucker. The trade differential and how it would destroy China internally. Their economy is already in the nosedive. Still cute. First off, it's there. DHEIR, not there. It's like he can't fucking spell. He can't even fucking spell. The grammar, what is it? Grammar, you say not Trump. Oh, Donald Trump, the inept clown. Oh, he loves to support the uneducated. This guy's a complete it. I can say this from the art, courtesy of the late great George Carlin. This guy is fucking stupid. And I say that and I say that with every fiber of my being. And then there's that, and then there's that, and then there's this from Politics Girl, and they are very, and these are very good, and these are very good, YouTube, good, political YouTubers and influencers that we should be inspired by. And she went on like that, went on with this, and I'll just play the video here in full.
I'm not playing. This is real, and it has to stop before it gets completely out of control. The American government is sending people to foreign prisons without trial. We are snatching people off the street and charging them with terrorism and gang membership or illegal status without evidence or due process, and 5 members of our Supreme Court are allowing it. We have become the monsters we read about, and it is unacceptable. This cruelty and lawlessness cannot be carried out in our name. This is the United States of America. The actions being taken by the Trump administration are unfair, unjust, unconstitutional, and the polar opposite of the freedom America claims to stand for. It doesn't matter what your politics are. This cannot be allowed to happen here. Even if you are fully supportive of the president and the MAGA agenda, I need you to imagine if the Biden government had sent the people who say stormed the Capitol to a violent foreign prison without trial and refused to bring them back. That would be unacceptable to you. And to be clear, that would be unacceptable to me. We need to bring these people back because we do not have gulags in America. We are a country that liberates concentration camps, not a country that fills them. Bring these people back. We can deport them if they are truly illegal, but we must give them trials if they are not. And we can't lock anybody up if we can't prove with evidence that they deserve it. This is not 1940s Germany or modern day Russia, and this lawless nightmare has to end. This cannot be allowed to happen here. Not now, not ever. And there is not a single American that should be okay with this.
Totally agree with that. But what does this idiot, this dude say? STFU, shut the fuck up. Again, this guy's fucking stupid. Greatest words ever uttered. And he said, and this guy, and this fucker, and this butt fucker is defending the bullshitter. I said, and it comes right down to it. Groceries are going up, not down. Won't be able to buy forward parts for my car. About interest rates, he said, interest rates. This is why the clown is doing everything he's doing. The interest rate on our national debt is rising rapidly. If it equals or exceeds our taxable intake, we will go bankrupt, which is what we're doing now thanks to Donald Trump. Thus, tariffs, along with the $7 trillion of new investment with economic growth of 4 to 5% annually. This guy does not know economics. This guy is an idiot. And this guy defends Donald Trump. He said you should be asking why no prior president addressed this situation. The answer is because they were all afraid of his response. It's bigger, smarter, and more pro-American than any president in history. No, he isn't, you dumbass. No, he isn't. I think he's the most ignorant, most stupid, and had the biggest ego in our country. My God, man. True, and then there's this. Oh, he just goes on, and this guy has to be an insane inept clown, more inept clown than this butt fucker, and this that yeah, but then this but then and then a butt fucker. Someone, but finally someone owned him when he responded to this tweet. Those that still support the carnage coming out of Washington, D.C., putting their faith in a financial illiterate, are not just unwoke, they are willingly misguided and deserve the pain of investment losses and higher costs on things from drugs, groceries, electronics, etc. And sorry, folks, there's nothing on the other side of this market meltdown unless Trump takes off the ramp ASAP. Otherwise, there is no manufacturing coming back and no jobs are coming back. Only small businesses going bankrupt, as well as personal bankruptcies. Oh, and isolationism, allies that don't trust us anymore, which is even worse. Which is the greatest word, a little response from none other than Anthony Scaramucci. MAGA chose between woke and broke. They chose broke. Amen to that, man. But then this stupid line. Let the, say in your lane, Tinkerbell, let the educated adults currently in office that handle the situation. And obviously, you can't conceptualize the big picture. You have to save the country and restore fiscal and economic sustainability. Drastic measures need to be taken. Unpopular but neat. He can't even spell. He can't even fucking spell. He's an idiot. Then this tweet makes a smile on my face. You, you Trump people are woefully misguided. Do you understand basic economics? Read a fucking book. Owning this pathetic, ignorant, and butt fucking clown is needed. He's losing, and he just shows me, and these are the kind of people that shows me that yeah, they're butt fuckers. There's no other way to put it. No other way to put it. And finally, we get to see the aftermath of this idiocy. Donald Trump decided to hold the to just pauses some of the tariffs because he knew he was a complete idiot. He said, "You know what? I'm an idiot," but because he said, "You know what? But I'm willing to I'm willing to pause some tariffs, keep everybody, everybody happy. I want stability." The guy, and finally, he's the madman is really pausing everything, and for now, then he escalates the China tariffs to 125%. This guy is a buffoon. He said people were getting it. I said people were getting a little bit yippee. He said, I guess he really tried to defend himself from this shit. I thought people were jumping a little bit out of line, you know. It gets yippee, we get yippee and yippee. I get so nervous. I mean, people get really out there afraid. I wonder the president would have done what I did. No other president. I mean, I know the president. They wouldn't have done it. Wouldn't have done it. And he would have never done tariffs that hurt America. And again, Trump's trade chief was hammered by Congressman Jameson Greer was appearing before the House Ways and Means Committee Wednesday as Donny Boy took the Truth Social to announce a 90-day pause on higher tariffs dozens of countries. He knew he was an idiot. He knew he was pathetic. Well, the Dow surged two grand after his announcement. He didn't want to do anything stupid. He didn't want to do anything that dumb. In his words, well, based on the lack of respect that China has shown to the world's markets, I hereby raise the tariff charge to China by the United States to 125% effective immediately. At some point, hopefully in the future, China will realize that the days of ripping off the USA and other countries is no longer sustainable or acceptable. Conversely, and based on the fact that more than 75 countries have called representatives of the United States, including Departments of Commerce, Treasury, and the USTR, to negotiate a solution to the subjects being discussed relative to trade barters, tariffs, currency manipulation, and non-monetary tariffs, and that these countries have not, at my strong suggestion, retaliated in any way, any shape or form against the United States, or to him for that matter. I have authorized a 90-day pause and a substantially lowered reciprocal tariff during this period of 10%, also effective immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter, and please hope I don't get fat this time. I guess we know that this buffoon learned that causing trade wars isn't gonna help. He paused the higher tariffs on all countries except China. Well, despite all that, He's got a strategy. I can't believe the phrase "inept clown" is trying to stay clear of bad business and bad decisions. But his idiocy is still getting in the way of everything. But now we finally get to see some semblance of some mercy, thanks to the inept clown trying to play nice. And of course, when he put higher tariffs on China, don't think don't don't think that China's gonna come over to retaliate. Oh, probably might. You can probably see a Chinese invasion, and we'll probably all be dead and we'll all be dead. But this pathetic imbecile is a complete idiot. We all know that. Stay happy, stay healthy, be a good human being, and I'll catch you on the next time. And don't be a butt fucking buffoon. Like what you see? Buy me a damn coffee. Link in description. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks a lot. Watch more right here.